Coming up on today's episode, good Friday afternoon to you all YouTube. It is 2:03 now in the PM. Here at the bench once again. Excuse me. I had a very good idea about this and came up with that. This works perfectly. I mean, there's no doubt about it. This was a good design. It fit on there, just those holes there lined up perfectly. I found a couple screws to go in there. They worked great. I had this screwed on here, and lo and behold, when I put the back on, it would not fit. The nuts that held the fan on here was too thick, and it wouldn't allow the back to be flush. Now this design, as you can see, works just fine. I think you can see. I hope you can see. Gets around so you can see if you can't see. But anyway, there you go. It has plenty of room. There's probably maybe quarter 3/8 inch, close to it, between the screw heads and the back. So that's plenty of room. And this is just as secure as it would have been the other way, and probably a little bit more secure. This is a little flimsy. I didn't print it very thick just because I didn't really want it thick. I just wanted something to hold the fan on there. And it did that. Like I say, it worked just fine, but this works just as well. And, you know, I'm better off with this, I'm sure. This is centered as I think I can get it on the heatsink. And again, those are just the same exact screws that I was using to secure it to the bracket. But again, you can see they screw in between these fins, and the fins actually have, if you look at the fins, you can see some little grooving between there. I think those are in there for to hold screws like that, and I believe that's why they're there, because it is nice and solid in there. It's not going to fall out easily. So that is the way I have decided to come up with that. I just thought I would, I can't actually, well, I mean, I can leave it there, but I can't actually plug it in, do all that stuff. I don't have the switch yet for it, and I don't have other stuff involved that needs to be done. So I just kind of, me, I like to print 3D print stuff, so I thought, I'm going to whip one of these up and just see. And like I said, I was really pleased with myself how well this worked out. But again, wasn't to be. Now, if I could have found the correct size screws for this fan, it has built-in nut holders on the back side of it, and with the correct nuts and screws, it would have worked with this easily. But I didn't have those, and this was the best alternative. In fact, this is probably the better of the two options, really, if I'm being honest. I just, like I say, I like to come up with these creative solutions if I can. And down the road somewhere, that may come in handy for something else. You never can tell. But like I said, for this one, this is going to have to be the way it works, I think. So, anyway, that's that. Other things I'm doing, or going to be doing here, I think, is trying to fit the front bracket on there, the one that's in the bag over there. I don't know if you can see it over there or not, but go ahead and print that, or not print it, but fit it in here and put some holes into the bottom chassis to make sure that I get that drilled in the correct spot. And still waiting on my screws. Now the screws have been shipped, according to Home Depot anyway. They are, I believe, UPS. UPS said the label is created and they don't have the item yet, so I don't know. I guess they haven't picked it up. I don't look for it before Monday, but no reason it shouldn't be here by Monday, I would think. Because like I said, if they pick it up either today, well, they probably won't tomorrow. Usually they don't run too much on Saturdays, UPS. But like I say, if they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. But regardless, whatever it is, if it's Monday, they pick it up, I'll get it probably Tuesday. But like I said, it's not a big deal. I just I'll wait until it gets here, and then once it gets here, then I can do what I need to do. These, you know, I said something about this being strong. Well, it is strong. This will break probably before the mounts do, pulling from the transformer. In other words, you'd have to hit it pretty good, and it'd probably just break the bottom of the case out, or the chassis, or what do you want to call it, before it actually broke those mounts. I think the way it's sitting in there and configured and things like that. It's what makes me think that. But like I said, it's as strong as the plastic is. So let's just put it that way. How's that? But you can see it does. You know, it holds up really nice. It really works well. And like I said, that's just one of them. So like I say, you get two of them on there, and it's really strong then. So. But yeah, the plastic is stronger than you think it is, but at the same time, it does break. You know, it's not metal, but that's just that. Also, I've really had some second thoughts about this. Now, I have had that in there, and that's just about the room I have there for that. It is plenty of room, but you know, what occurred to me at the same time is if I'd have bent those up the other way, straight up instead of down, that would have been even better. So I'm thinking about doing that. Now I know those things, you know, they only bend so many times, and then they tend to break. So I may try it. I don't know. If not, it will go this way and it will work this way. So I know that for a fact, and I may just go ahead and take the wires off, just unsolder them from there, and see if I can't bend those. And it's not the end of the world if I run this thing. I can buy another circuit breaker. It's a 4-amp circuit breaker. It's not like something they can't find. And in fact, I think I have one in a drawer over there. So you know, it's not like a can't find thing. So, but anyway, that's what I may do. But like I say, I looked at it really closely through the vent holes with the case, everything assembled, and there's plenty of room in there. There's no chance in any way that can touch that. And I don't know. It's just my you know, my what do they call that, obsession or whatever, to get it as good as I can get it, I guess. But so anyway, that's that. Like I say, I'm not gonna worry about it too much. I do need to get this LED off here and figure out a way to mount that. That will be a fun challenge for my 3D printer, I think, because I want to come up with some kind of mount for that to go into the front, so that it can be staying there and be lit up. Now that's a constant current light, I guess. I didn't understand. I don't really understand how these power supplies work that well. Never really used one, and so like I said, Bob said it's a constant current instead of overcurrent. So not really sure exactly what that means, but I'll figure it out, I guess. But I guess it is kind of important to have that visible. Not that you can't look through the slots and see it, especially if it's lit up very bright. But at the same time, I think I will try to move that. And like I say, I want to get this thing as good as I can get it, because the second time I do this, when I build a bigger one, I want it to be perfect. And not that I don't want this to be perfect, I do, but at the same time, I can mess up things on designing it and things like that, and learn my lessons with this one, where it will still work, but it just had to be redone a few times and things like that. So that's the idea. These are the headers that, by the way, we're going to be using for our 20 water and some other projects that we have coming up. This is just a much better way of doing it, because it's, when you design these cases, even with this one here, it's got a separate front. It's just difficult to get, you know, things that are soldered to each other between, you know, out from where they go, and you know, it's just much easier if you can just attach them to the front plate and then plug them in. It's just much easier to do that way, you know. So that's why we're going to do it that way. So yeah, like I said, people build the kits would, you know, I'm sure they would appreciate it also. or I know I would if I was building a kit. I'd rather have it like that. So, anywho, that's that. And I'm going to get off here now and get back to doing something else. Kind of disappointed that my 3D print is not going to be usable. But at the same time, it's not a waste of. It only took 20 minutes to print this. It wasn't a big print. And again, like I say, it's a lesson, and it would have worked good if I just had the correct screws. So, but this one works just as well, and probably better, because like I said, it's right on the heat sink, and it's blowing directly where it needs to blow to, and so, like I say, it's centered on there. It's centered side to side, centered top to bottom. So I think that's the best way to do it, and not going to worry about it one way or the other. That will do it. So, alright, you guys have a good one. We'll be back later, I guess, to add to this, I think. Good Monday morning to you all, YouTube. It's 11:44 now in the AM. Late morning, but it is still morning. Technically. I am at the bench once more, as you can see. Just trying to clear off some stuff so I can do some things. Before I forget, I want to post a picture up of me at the Dining Detectives. I took this with my own phone, and like I said, I posted this on Facebook and Instagram, and basically just used it to promote their business, and so that's what I did there. I thought it was kind of interesting. I had sent that to Bob when I took it, but Dan Dragnet, that's who I played. So that is a nice little thing. So what you see in front of you is something I picked up this morning at Home Depot, among other things. Let's see if I get this a little bit. Yeah, there's closer to it. This is the color it's going to be for the power supply case, and that's supposed to be, I think, C something, Seaside maybe. I could be wrong, I suppose. Seaside. There you go. That's what it is. Satin finish. That's what I wanted. I didn't really want a flat, but I didn't want a gloss either, so satin it is. And there you go. That's that. So that's what I'm going to be painting the case with, and I'm hoping to get that done today. Also picked up a roll of this. I've got a roll somewhere, but it was much easier just to buy another roll than to find the one I've got. Kind of the same thing with these. Picked these up as well. These are the 2.5 inch 8/32 screws, and they came with nuts, and I didn't realize they did, but I'm glad they did. And so those are here. Now I do have these also being delivered. They're only $1.28, so it's not a big deal. So anyway, those will be here probably tomorrow, but so yeah, whatever. Also, I'm going to post a picture of the pegboard that I got. It's sitting over there behind me, and like I say, I'll post that picture up on the internet so you can see that, and that will obviously go where I said it was going to go, and that's over there on the other side. So there's the things I had picked up this morning to do, and that will be worked on today a little bit. I probably won't get nothing totally finished, but I hope to get the case, as you can see here, done, and that's my main goal. Get that painted and get the front and back painted, and that will be ready to assemble then, and once that happens, so kind of be looking forward to doing that and getting all that done. So still a nice day out there. It was a little cool this morning when I went to Home Depot. It was 7 o'clock when I went, and of course the windshield was all I won't say frosted over. It really wasn't frost, but it was wet from dew or whatever, I guess. And I tell you, they put these stickers on everything. It makes it a little difficult to get things going here. And I mean, I understand why they do it, but they don't really have to put them on everything, I don't think. But I guess they do. But anyway, I'm jabbering. I'm just blabbering, I guess I should say. But anyway, what I was going to say was the fact that oh, now I've done forgot what I was saying. That never fails. I've got other things to do today is probably what I was going to say. Thanks to George, and I mentioned this yesterday in my flap about his review. We have, I think, seven new orders because of his review on the BDST-1, which is greatly appreciated, but it kind of threw us for a surprise there, and we have therefore don't have all the parts necessary on hand to fill that many orders. We do have enough for, I think, 5 of those, and I'm not really sure about that. But anyway, we do have more parts ordered, the whole gist is. And of course, we got the chips coming from Mauser, in addition to the ones we ordered from DigiKey already. And so we should have enough. I just, like I said, I you know, if I thought that was going to bring in that many, you know, orders, I definitely would have, you know, tried to stock up ahead of time and do that. But anyway, it's not a big deal. Most of the orders are going overseas. It's going to take a while to get them over there anyway. I think those people understand that there will be a slight delay in getting their kit, and I hope that's okay with them. The other thing I want to say was we in addition to that, we got an order for two kits from one person in this country, which was kind of neat. That's the first time that's happened. And so, like I said, things are rolling pretty good with that, and I'm very happy about it. Very happy indeed. You know, the fact that it makes more work for us is a good thing, actually, because, you know, it keeps us off the street and gives us something to do. I know I say that in jest, but you know, it's true. It keeps your mind active. It keeps your whole body actually. You know, you have to get up and move around and do things. And like I say, I don't usually have to get up in the morning and go to Home Depot, but you know what I'm saying. It makes you want to get out and do things, especially with the weather the way it is. I think, and you know, so that's that. So I know I didn't really mean to talk a lot here because I did that yesterday and I didn't really want to talk a bunch. So let me get off here, and I'm going to, and you guys can't see it, it's over here though. I'm going to get that taped up and painted and get that. I want to show you a picture of that before we sign off for today, so you'll know that I did get it done on Monday that way. So alright, going to do that, and let me get off here, and we'll be back with those pictures shortly, hopefully. Good Monday afternoon to y'all, YouTube. It's 3:57 now in the PM, as promised. Here is what the case looks like. Power supply case. Didn't turn out perfect. You can see some places there where the tape didn't stick too good, I guess, or whatever, and it bled through, but that's not a big deal. I think it looks pretty darn good myself. Of course, it's just, you know, stuck together. It's not screwed right now, but again, you know, once it is screwed, it will look even better. So I did get the transformer all mounted in as well. I don't think I showed you that. I might have, but let's show you again if I didn't. And we'll take a closer look at that. You can see all the screws have been put in now, and that is in solid as a rock. as solid as the case itself, basically, because when I'm doing this, I'm actually lifting the chassis up to do that. This has been switched around as I wanted to do. It goes up now instead of, in other words, it can go all the way up against that plastic there and still not come nowhere near close to the transformer windings. So that's going to be really good, like that. Everything is shaping up really well. I did manage to get these bottom bolts in and cut those off. I use those stripper pliers that's got the 8/32 cut off thing on it, and that worked well. And so there you go. That's the way that looks. There's the back side. I've got the nuts on the back side on the bottom because I elongated these holes here just a little bit, pushed that over just a little bit more, and then I cut my holes for the front, and that way it lines up really good. And like I said, I guess I could bring you up a little bit. See, there's what it looks like on the bottom. So like I said, that's what all that looks like, and I'm happy with the way that went. And I have 2 or 3 things more to do to it before I can actually start putting it together. Like I say, I still haven't got that LED off of the board. Need to do that, and get these pots wired in with the connectors like they're supposed to be. And so that's about it. Like I say, of course I have to put the switch in, which will go here. And also I need to put the rectification circuit in, which I'm not really sure where it's going yet. I may design a little, well, I don't know yet. I just haven't decided totally where I'm going to put it. As far as the fan is concerned, I think until I get my thermal switch, I'm just leave it run all the time. It's not going to hurt anything. Keep it cool. So like I say, that's, thermal switch, I haven't even ordered it yet, so I haven't decided totally where I'm getting it from. But when I do, it will be ordered, and I will have that come in and take care of business with that. So that's pretty much it on that. I think, like I say, it's all painted now and ready to go back together. Really very pleased with the color. I was a little bit concerned it was going to be too much like the other one, but this is obviously a lot different. And it's a closer match to the other case that I wanted. It's not exactly, but it's still, I like it. I like it a lot. Ain't that right, Greg? You know what I'm talking about. So, like I say, there you go. That's what that looks like. And I just wanted to kind of add that to this and have it for tomorrow's video. And everything went well. I got the box in from Bob with the parts for the Simple AM Plus, and that will be distributed shortly to our beta testers, and so that's good. Also got notification from Mauser that our ships our ships have sailed. Our chips have been mailed. That kind of rhymes with each other. So I don't know when I said mailed. They're coming UPS, but they have been shipped. How's that? That's a better way of putting it, I think. But I don't know what that means because it's just a tracking number as of right now. I don't know. I have no indication from UPS when they will be delivered. Hopefully sooner than later, because we have several orders to fill. And I think I have enough boards to do it, but Bob has ordered more boards from JLC PCB, and those will be on their way shortly, which is a good thing. Bob had asked me how many boards I had. Looks like I've got 5. So, looks like 5 to me. So anyway, I got plenty of Pro boards. We ordered a good bit of those last time we ordered. So those are in stock. But like I said, 5 will get us going. I guess a couple of them will be delayed, but like I said, we do have several orders to fill. And like I said, we may have to start ordering these at 20 at a time instead of 10. I don't know, we'll see. I almost did this time, and I thought, well, just as soon as you do that, you won't get another order for a month. So, not that that's a a totally bad thing to have the parts in stock. I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's just you hate to invest too much money in inventory and then just have it sit around. Any business is that way. It's not good to have your unused inventory just sitting there. It's better if it's going out to customers. So, like I said, that's what we're shooting for anyway. So, anyway, like I said, that's a look at what's going on there. Again, I'm going to put this all together and put it up on the interwebs tonight sometime, and we scheduled for in the morning as I usually do. And that will be that. So you guys, in the meantime, have a pleasant evening. Oh, did I post a picture? I think I posted the picture of Dan Dragnet. In case I didn't, I will, but I'm pretty sure I did earlier as far as saying I was going to. So I did post those on Facebook and Instagram as well, and so a lot of you guys do follow me there, so you've probably seen it already. So, all right, that's enough. I'm talked long enough. Starting to cloud over a little bit out there, it looks like. I think Bob said we had rain on the way. Maybe some bad storms or whatever. But whatever it will be, I guess. Not much we can do about that. You guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see ya.